You all right there? Good morning. I thought I'd break out the Indian today and go to work on this. See, I'm in sort of two minds with this bike. It's a lovely bike, and I want to keep it nice and fresh and as clean and tidy as possible. But bikes are supposed to be ridden as well, so I've got this dilemma. Like, I don't know. I want to keep it for good, for nice, like Sunday best. But at the same time, I want to actually get the use out of it, because it's not a cheap bike. So I want to make sure I'm using it. Can you hear me all right? Is that better? I feel like I was mumbling a bit then because I had my scarf across my face. Still there. Bloody hell. Oh dear. That's better. Yeah, breaking this out compared to the Kawasaki with the garage is much more of an event. And for starters, it takes a lot longer to back this bloody thing out because it's so heavy and so long and so wide. I have to plan my escape route and do a 3 or 5 point turn usually to get it turned around, which ain't easy when it weighs 370 kilos. So it's not as though you just whip this one out and go riding on it. Kawasaki, nice and easy, just over 200 kilos, and let's get around this. Nice one, Mr. Bus. Hail to the bus driver, bus driver, bus driver. Hail to the bus driver, man. You can still filter on the Chief. You can do it. It's not easy. It is possible. Yeah, it is possible to do it, but I wouldn't recommend it in tight spots, because you end up pushing people out your way, or they feel a bit threatened. I don't like doing that to people. I really, I'm not a big fan of being an aggressive rider and bullying people, despite what you may have seen on YouTube. I'm not an overly aggressive rider. I like to think I'm quite a defensive rider in most circumstances, but I do like to make progress, and that includes doing quite a bit of filtering, especially on the Kawasaki, but not so much on this. But I'll be honest with you, I don't seem to need to do it as much on this, because you're much more chilled out when you're riding it. Oh, you know what, that bit of tarmac, close that. That bit of tarmac is loads nicer than it was. He just went through a red light, didn't he? He did. That scooter went through a fucking red light. Little shit. So now I've got a bit of a dilemma. Do I pull up next to him and say, "Oi, you went through a red light. Don't you know what you did, you nasty little scrote?" Or do I just play it cool and just Ignore the little fucker. I think I'll play it cool because nobody likes conflict, and at the end of the day, you're the one, Mr. FELNC, looking a bit of a douchebag because now you're on YouTube. Another fucking red light. One of the flip cunty face sees it. I'll give him space so he can try and get through and not notice it. Oh, he's turning left. He's on his phone, isn't he? He's on his fucking phone. That geezer behind me in the Micra. Texting at lights. Why people can't do 40 in a 40 zone when the conditions are perfectly safe to do so, I will never know. Pisses me right off. I love this bike. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely looking bike, and it handles nice for such a big beast. You know, it's big and lollopy, and you can't comment about it without talking about the monstrous torque. It's got tons and tons of it. Well, maybe not tons. It's got 119 pound per foot of torque at peak RPM, peak torque at certain RPM. I think it kicks in from pretty much kick over all the way up to about 3,500, which for a cruise like this is quite high revving. I mean, I was in, there you go, I'm in 4th now, and it's just ticking over, doing 40. Right, fuck it, let's give it a go. People see a big thing like this and think, oh, it's just a big slow cruiser, but you saw how quickly I got away from them. Oh, bollocks. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, what was I just saying about filtering on this? Kids aren't back at school yet. Why is the traffic like this? Everyone should still be on holiday. You fucking cunt. You've got loads of space to the right there. You could easily move over and let me through. You fucking wanker. BL52 BMY. You dick. Bit of a a blip there just to let him know I'm coming through. Fucking wankers. This guy's nice. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Have you seen me? Have you seen me? Have you seen me? You've not seen me because you don't use your mirrors. You ain't seen me and you don't give a shit. You're on your phone, you slag. Oh, I'll take that all back. I take that all back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This guy's a knob. Look at him, fucking wanker. Yeah? What's your fucking issue? Both of them, look at them. All that space, but he won't fucking move over. Fucking bellend Kia driver. Thank you very much, Mr. Van Driver. Gee, someone coming up behind me on a little dainty little sports bike. It's alright, I'm turning left anyway, so I'm just going to wait with the traffic. There's too much fucking hassle on this. Oh, I'm looking forward, apart from that traffic, I'm actually quite looking forward to keeping riding this for the next few days. I'll tell you what, two things to note that I've noticed before, but it's not really been overly on my mind, but this morning it is. That's the front brake. It works, but it lacks a bit of feel. Okay, and also the front dives quite a bit. This is the rear brake. Did you hear that? It locked. It locked, and then the ABS kicked in. The ABS is it's an expensive bike, but the ABS is a little bit crude. I do have to admit that, because as you heard there, I actually locked the rear brake momentarily before the ABS overruled me. The rear brake is actually really fucking good, and when you use them in combination, you can stop really quickly. But if you're just planning on using the front, they're not brilliant, considering there's twin discs. They ain't the best brakes, I have to admit. As I say, if you're using both, then yeah, it stops really quickly. And let's be honest, you should be using both brakes, but it's a slightly different way of using them on this, as any long cruiser. You know, the back brake is much more important. Tell you what I really want to do is I want to go on one of them courses that teach you how to stunt ride these at low speed. Well, not stunt ride, motor gymkhana them. You know, do these amazing moves at slow speeds. But I don't want to do it on this one. I want to do it on someone else's bike.